Alright, y'all, picture this. A packed flight, stuck on the tarmac, and a woman, let's call her Karen Mitchell, losing it, screaming so loud the whole first-class cabins got their phones out, filming this meltdown like it's the Super Bowl of bad behavior. Her face is red as a summer tomato, mascara streaking down like she's auditioning for a horror flick, and she's clutching her fancy Gucci bag like it's her last lifeline. She's pointing at this young woman, Maya Jackson, who's just standing there in the aisle, cool as a cucumber, not a flicker of panic on her face, pure class, like she's the calm in the middle of this storm. This ain't just about a seat. Folks, this is a story about entitlement running headfirst into justice. And trust me, it's a wild ride. Let's rewind a bit, set the scene. Maya Jackson, 32, sharp as a tack, runs Horizon Air, a small but growing airline she built from the ground up to honor her dad, a Vietnam War pilot who was never allowed to fly commercial because, well, back then, black pilots didn't get those seats. That morning, Maya's in her Charlotte office, wrapping up a Zoom call with her board, pushing for a new program to bring affordable flights to rural towns, places like her dad's hometown, where folks have to drive hours just to catch a plane. She's dressed simple, jeans and a hoodie, her dad's old Air Force pin clipped to her bag, a quiet reminder of why she does this. She's flying incognito today, testing her airline service, sitting in first class to check out the new seats her team designed. Nobody knows she's the C, if that's the point. She wants the real passenger experience, the good, the bad, and the downright ugly. Across town, Karen Mitchell's having the worst day of her life, and she's making sure everyone knows it. Karen, 50, lives in a big OL McMansion in the suburbs, all marble countertops and HOA drama. But the truth? Her world's falling apart. Her husband's real estate business is tanking, bad deals, worse loans, and now they're selling off the vacation home, the BMW, everything. Karen's obsessed with keeping up appearances, Chanel sunglasses, Pilates classes, the works, but her credit card got declined at Nordstrom yesterday, and the humiliation's eating her alive. She's terrified of being nobody, of fading into the background, and that fear's turned her into a walking time bomb. When she boards that flight to Dallas, upgraded to first class with her husband's last corporate points, she's ready to take it out on anyone who looks like an easy target. So, boarding begins, and Maya's in seat 1A, typing away on her laptop, reviewing complaints from last quarter, stuff like rude gate agents or slow baggage claims. She's all business, barely noticing the chaos of boarding. Then Karen storms in, loud as a foghorn, talking on her phone about her VIP status. She stops dead at row 1, glares at Maya, and says, "Excuse me, you're in my seat." Her voice is all fake sugar, but the venom's there, dripping. Maya, calm as ever, pulls out her boarding pass. "This is 1A, ma'am. I think you're in 1B. Karen snatches the pass, snatches it, and her face goes from annoyed to furious. "This can't be right," she snaps, then leans in, voice low but loud enough for everyone to hear. "Are you sure you're in the right cabin?" The air in the cabin shifts, like someone sucked out all the oxygen. Passengers glance over, sensing a fight brewing. An older guy in a suit across the aisle pretends to read his phone, but he's listening. A mom in row 3 winces. Maya, though, doesn't flinch. "I'm exactly where I belong," she says, voice steady, eyes locked on Karen. The flight attendant, Carla, a veteran with 15 years on the job, steps in. "Ma'am, let me check," she says, pulling up her tablet. "Mrs. Mitchell, you're in 1B, aisle seat. Ms. Jackson's in 1A, booked weeks ago." Karen's not having it. "I booked a window seat," she barks, then mutters, loud enough for the cabin to hear. "This is ridiculous. People like her always cause problems." There it is, the mask's off. The racism's not even subtle anymore. Carla's face tightens, but she keeps it professional. "Mrs. Mitchell, you were upgraded from economy this morning. 1BS all we had." Karen's face goes purple. She's been outed as a nobody in front of everyone. "Fine," she hisses, throwing herself into 1B like a toddler. But she's not done. Oh no, she's just warming up. As the plane taxis, she starts needling Maya. "Can you not breathe so loud? It's distracting." Maya's literally just typing. A few minutes later, "Your hair's in my space." Maya's hair is in a neat bun, not touching a thing. It's pure spite, and everyone sees it. An older woman in row 4, a mess. Evelyn, silver hair and a no-nonsense vibe, leans forward. Honey, just ignore her. She's embarrassing herself. Karen snaps back. Mind your own business, lady. The guy in the suit finally pipes up. Seriously, what's your deal? Some of us have places to be. Karen's shocked people are turning on her. She grabs her phone, dials customer service, and puts on a show. I'm on flight 312 to Dallas, and your staff's incompetent. There's a passenger who doesn't belong in first class. Yes, she's black. I am just describing her. The cabin gasps. Phones are out, recording. This is viral gold. Maya's had enough. She pulls out her phone, logs into Horizon Air's internal system CEO clearance and pulls up Karen's profile. 5 incidents in 6 months. Complaints about incompetent staff, all with racial undertones. Maya texts her ops chief. Protocol Blue, Flight 312, Passenger Mitchell, Karen, 1B. Return to gate. Then she texts the captain. This is CEO Jackson in 1A. Return to gate, urgent. The plane's engine's slow, and the captain's voice crackles over the intercom. Folks, sorry, but we're heading back to the gate for a quick issue. Groans ripple through the cabin. Karen's livid. Is this because of me? This is retaliation. The plane docks, and Captain Reynolds, a grizzled ex-Navy pilot, strides to row 1. Mrs. Mitchell, grab your things. You're off this flight. Karen's voice hits a new pitch. You can't do this. I'm a premium customer. I'll sue. Maya stands, pulls out her ID badge, and says, quiet but clear, I'm Maya Jackson, CEO of Horizon Air. You've been speaking to me, Mrs. Mitchell. The cabin goes dead silent. Karen's jaw drops, cycling through shock, fear, and rage. That's impossible, she stammers. Maya's unfazed. You've got 6 prior incidents abusing staff, harassing passengers. Today's your 7th. You're banned from Horizon Air. Security steps in, and Karen's a mess, tears streaming, bags slipping from her hands. I'm sorry. I didn't know, she pleads. Maya's voice is ice. Would you have acted differently if you knew who I was? Or just picked someone else to bully? Karen has no answer. As security escorts her out, MS. Evelyn mutters, You're the villain, honey, and you earned this. The cabin erupts in applause, not polite, but raw, relieved, like they've all been holding their breath. Maya addresses the passengers. I'm sorry for the delay, y'all. My dad was a pilot who never got to fly commercial because of his skin. I built this airline so everyone could fly with respect. Mrs. Mitchell violated that, and we don't tolerate it. First round's on us, let's get to Dallas. More cheers. The plane takes off, and Maya's back to work, her dad's pin glinting in the light. 3 days later, Karen's meltdowns at 20 million views. Her life's in shambles, country, club membership gone, husband's business tanked. Maya? She's pushing her rural flight program, hiring kids from small towns to train as pilots. Years later, at the dedication of the David Jackson Terminal, named for her dad, Maya whispers, We did it, Daddy. The sky's ours now. So what do you think? Was Maya too harsh, or did Karen get what was coming? Ever dealt with someone like her? Drop your stories in the comments, hit that like button, and subscribe if you believe in standing up for what's right. This is about more than a seat, it's about owning your place in the world. See you next time.